Hi, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about TV. So first, I want you to think about this. How much TV do you usually watch these days? And how much TV did you used to watch when you were a kid or a teenager? Now, what do you think are the positive and negative effects that TV has? And why is that? Please pause the video and write down a couple of ideas before the class. Okay, great, let's continue. Now let's go to student book page 22, please. Read the text and find what the problem with TV is. Pause the video. Okay, guys, we're going to share in class. Now, what did you find the most interesting in the article and why? You can circle or just make a little check in your book so that we can all share in class. Okay, great, let's continue. Now, in your opinion, which of the things that we learn about TV is the most dangerous? The effects on language development? Lack of literacy? Lack of social skills, or obesity? Why do you think that one is the most dangerous? Please write down at least two ideas so we can all share in class. Great. Now we're going to be listening to five people reacting to this text that we just read, and I want you to please write down which topic each person is talking about. A. Language development, B. Obesity, C. Literacy, and D. Social skills. You will repeat one of them. Let's listen.
Page 23. 3. Listening and speaking. It's really interesting that A. Listen. 5 people are reacting to information from the article on page 22. Which topic does each person talk about? Write the letters A, B, C, or D. 1. Maggie.
Yeah, that seems to make sense to me. I mean, I know that kids who get into books tend to do well in school and everything. Every time somebody says that their kid just took a reading test and, did really well, they always say, "We read to him all the time." So it's not surprising that there's a link between TV and school, or that it has an effect on grades. Though, on the other hand, one good thing about TV is that there's a lot of good educational stuff on it too, like the History Channel or the Science Channel or whatever. So, maybe it depends on what you watch.
2. Howard.
Yeah, that's the problem with TV. The point is that when you watch TV, you're not outdoors playing and running around. What I'm saying is that it's bad for kids to sit and do nothing but watch TV. But what's important is that a lot of kids aren't just sitting and watching TV these days. They're playing video games and those interactive sports games. Have they done any research on that?
3. Daniela.
Yeah, I've just been reading the research on this, and what it says is that when small kids are in front of the TV, their parents are not communicating with them. So, it's obvious that it takes them longer to talk. I don't think TV is such a terrible thing, though. There might be better programs and worse programs, and you have to sort of be involved in what they're watching. If you watch TV with your kids and talk about the shows, then that can actually lead to an increase in their vocabulary and everything.
4. Isabel.
It's interesting that kids do that. Yeah, my parents said, when we were younger, my sister and I copied stuff all the time. And that was their biggest reason for getting rid of it. My mom said she could always tell kids who watched certain shows because they had really bad manners, and yeah. Though it's unlikely that TV is the only reason for bad manners. It's probably a lot more to do with family. Family probably has the biggest effect on kids in teaching them good manners.
5. Tony.
Yeah, I'm sure it has a big impact on kids. They want to buy the things they see on TV, and most of the commercials are for junk food. And all that unhealthy stuff, sodas and everything. I know that it worked on me. I guess what's good is that people realize it now, and there's a lot of effort to help kids make healthy choices and to get out and play. There are a lot of programs like that now around the country.
Okay, guys, so let's check. Maggie is talking about C, literacy. Howard talked about obesity. That's right. Daniela, she talked about social skills. And Daniela talked about language development. Isabel was the one who talked about social skills. And Tony talked about obesity. Very good. Okay. Now, I want you to please continue working in your student book, page 23, but this time exercise 2A. We're going to rewrite each pair of sentences as one sentence. You have to use the article on the previous page to help you. For example, number 1 says, children under 2 should not watch TV. This is the opinion of box experts. So here we have to combine these two sentences into one longer one. Pause the video and look for the sentence in the article. Okay, great. So you should have the opinion of most experts is that children under 2 should not watch TV. Great, now pause the video and work on the other 3 sentences. Okay, let's go ahead and check. Number 2. It is not surprising that every year we watch more TV. 3. It is clear that TV is central to our lives. And 4. Research shows that there is a direct link between reading and good test scores. Okay, great job. Now, if you notice, all of these sentences have that. What is this word doing? That's right, that is helping us connect ideas. So today we're looking at that clauses. That clauses usually give information. They can be used to enrich a conversation or text with details about something. That clauses are used to connect ideas into one single sentence. Okay. Now, look at the examples over here and match the structures 1, 2, 3, or 4. For example, one problem with TV is that it reduces students' reading. Here, before that, what words do we have? That's right, we have TV and is. So this is going to be structure number 2 because we have a noun, in this case TV, and verb to be is. And of course, then the that clause. Okay, now pause the video and work on the rest, please. Great, let's go ahead and check. The next sentence is using structure number 1. It is clear that TV viewing contributes to inactivity. We have verb to be is and the adjective clear. Of course, then we have that in the clause. What is disturbing is that TV may have an effect on language development. Here we're using structure number 4. What is or what's an adjective disturbing, verb to be is, and then that. And the last one. Experts claim that watching TV is one cause of obesity is structure number 3. Here, we're going to be using a verb, for example, know, think, or say. However, you may use others, and then that. Very good. Now let's continue. Go to workbook page number 12, please. Exercise A. Here, we need to complete the information about TV viewing. We need to use either the word that or the correct form of the verb to be and that. Let's do the first one. How much TV do you watch every week? You may think you watch too much TV. Here, should we use that or be plus that? That's right, we're just going to use the word that. Now pause the video and work on the rest. Come back when you finish. Okay, Great, let's go ahead and check. But what is surprising about today's TV shows is that they might actually help out your brain. It is probably true that many people watch shows with no real benefit. However, some experts now claim that TV shows today are more advanced than ever. One key difference is that they have more complex stories. Experts claim that the brain has to work harder to understand them. So next time you want to watch TV, don't feel guilty. Go ahead and turn it on. It just might be making you smarter. Okay? Great job. Now, let's go to page 12, but this time exercise B. Here, we need to rewrite the sentences using a dot clause. So if you need to, you can use your student book to guide you with the structure. Let's look at the example. TV and the internet have changed children's reading habits. Some experts. Here, we wrote some experts agree or say that TV and the internet have changed children's reading habits. Let's do number 2. Many children prefer watching TV to reading. What's clear? Here, we're going to be writing what's clear is that many children prefer watching TV to reading. Why? Because we have the expression what's, an adjective clear, and later we need to use verb to be, right? In this case, is. That blah blah blah. Now pause the video and work on the rest, please. Okay, guys, we are going to check this during our class. Now to finish, go to your student book, page 23, exercise B. Here, it's a very similar exercise. You have to rewrite the sentences using a that clause. Start with the words given and add a verb when you need it. For example, number 1 says, people who watch TV spend more time on consumer goods. Experts? Here we have many options. Experts say, experts think, experts claim or agree that people who watch TV spend more on consumer goods. Very good. Now let's also do number 2. The majority of families have TV on during mealtimes. It is disturbing. Here, if you notice, we have verb to be and an adjective. What should we write now? That's right, only that. It is disturbing that the majority of families have TV on during mealtimes. Now pause the video and work on the rest. Okay, guys, great job. So we're going to finish checking this during our class, okay? I will see you then. Bye bye.